You know, I've missed you guys, and I haven't really been making videos as much as I should. Part of that, blessing and a curse, I travel a lot for my job. Good thing, I get to travel and see a bunch of cool places. Bad thing, I'm always on the road. Included in that negative side to traveling all the time is I'm never home to enjoy my truck. The OGs of the channel, remember the old girl or boy or whatever. I never got into naming vehicles except for my first truck, Chip. Only the OGs on the channel remember Chip. We just got back from Jeep Beach in Daytona, and I wanted to take this time to spend some time with my first love, the old bow tie, that wide bow tie, the original bow tie to the channel. What better way to spend time with my first love than to do an install? I'm probably gonna say it 100 times if I don't stop myself, so I'm gonna say it one time. I hate doing installs. I absolutely hate it. So this is gonna be the most honest and genuine testament to how easy a product is to install, because I hate installs. That's it. I'm not gonna say it anymore. I got it out of my system. We're gonna spend the next however long it takes installing the product of the day. Today for you guys, I've got Wolfbox's new G900 Tripro, 4K front, 2.5K rear, 1080p cabin camera, 3-in-1 camera system for the bow tie. It's been something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm just happy that I get to spend some quality time with you guys and the bow tie, because it's been way too long. For those of you that are new to the channel, 2014 Chevy 1500, I've got the 9-inch McGaughy's with all of the accents. Love that red and polished accent piece up front. I've got the upper control arms, the ball joint cap, the rear traction bar kit, and a matching set of Illusion Red 2414 KG1 spreaders with the Bread Gang center cap for you guys. Absolutely love the center cap. Shout out to KG1 for those. And the 375/40/24 Nitto Trail Grapplers. Now, there's a lot that's been done to this truck. We're adding on today. It's been so long since I've done an install, and I'm super excited to do this for you guys. So let's get to the unboxing. We'll do the small box first. The small box had a camera in it. Bag number 2 has a bunch of the non-fun things like fuse connectors and stuff that doesn't sound fun to me. Cool box. I'm kind of excited for this one though. Ooh, oh, it's a little clip-on rear view mirror, touchscreen, 12-inch touchscreen. Oh, I'm losing things already. A rear camera with accessories, a GPS system with the cabin camera, power supply with car charger, because you can never have too many car chargers. For the first time in my life, I'm actually gonna read the instructions on something. Nah, I'm just kidding. I guess since I'm already standing at the back of the truck, we'll start with the rear camera. Only thing I noticed in the instructions is they do recommend you can install both inside and outside the car, but recommend installing it outside for clearer footage. If our rear camera set up here, it does come with mounting brackets for the inside, so you can mount it flush somewhere, and it does come with a foldable bracket for the underside of the truck, so you can angle it however you want it to be. I done already lost the screw. 5 seconds in, I literally undid one little tiny bag and I've already lost the screw. I don't want to talk about it. I just made the greatest realization. I talked previously about how unhappy I am about installs, and I just realized that the front-facing camera for the front of the vehicle is already attached to the back of the mirror. You don't have to install that. I thought I was gonna have to run wiring and stuff to like the grill or something. That is game-changing. That's legendary. For those of you that hate installs like me, that's the best news you could possibly have. I've also realized, using my context clues, the main power source for the rear camera attaches directly to the back of the rear view mirror camera. So all you're having to do is mount it to the back of the truck, wire it inside the cab, and then it plugs directly into the top up here. Again, super easy, but that's only gonna take like 5-10 minutes at the most. How many of y'all in the comments remember the fuzzy steering wheel cover? My truck sits at Vandy's house, and Vandy drove this to the store, or he drives it to the store every now and then, and he took the fuzzy steering wheel off because he just refused to drive the truck with the steering wheel. So I fought with that steering wheel cover for probably an hour to 2 hours. And that's why I left it on there for so long, because I fought so long to put it on there. I was gonna leave it. It was gonna die with this truck. And Vandy took it off because he refused to drive the truck with it on there, which I respect that. So for those of you that remember the fuzzy steering wheel cover, RIP to the steering wheel cover in the chat. This is the easiest step. So I'm gonna do this one first. Also, please don't hate on my collection here. This rosary has not come off of this in probably 5 years. I think it literally just pushes on. Maybe it's time that we outgrow the little trees on the dash. I'm an idiot because y'all saw me struggling with this, and I read what instructions were in there, but I didn't unbox everything. So there's one of these boxes that comes with your power connector to go into the car charger, but it also sends these little rubber straps for you to connect the camera, or for you to connect the new rear view mirror, that is just a mouthful, system to the front side of the existing mirror. And I'm an idiot because I didn't open all the boxes first. So we have our mirror, our 4 clamps, we have our straps, as you can see. They'll strap onto the back like this, and then they go around the existing, go onto the strap like that. Well, we can get this first try, let's see. And I guess you want to make sure that so the camera is going to sit further down to the left because the front facing camera is all the way to the left. So you need to make sure that you're keeping enough room on the end for that. It's literally just going to sit like that. You can bring your strap down like that. Voila. We have a new rear view mirror camera system. Should have plugged it in before I put it up there, but this is a learning process, okay? This is a learning process. I would just, can I just get some W's in the chat right now for Alex even doing his own install right now? Can I get some W's in the chat, please? Because this is just unreal right now. And we're even gonna plug this bad boy in. So the power is gonna be on the top. Yeah, I should have plugged this in first. Well, oh well. Plug. Halfway there. Ready for this? Nothing happened. Probably need the keys. Whoa. What the hell was that? Rear camera takes 8 seconds to boot up and is currently not detected. I haven't plugged in the camera yet, that's why. You sweat. Please format the SD card. Please check. All right, we're gonna take this off. No, we're not gonna take that off. It's a bad idea, isn't it? Confirm. Whoa. I should probably, yeah, look. Y'all ready for this? Look. Whoa. Look, and you can move the camera around a little bit if you need to. Or I think you can, maybe not. Probably move, yeah. That's crazy. Because you can see that truck here, but you can't see it back there. It's already recording. I guess there's an SD card already in it. It says to format the SD card, and we're gonna work on that, but let's touch some buttons here before we do the rear one. Whoa. All right, so you click it, hit record. No, it's not recording now, so it was recording. You can do brightness. Oh, you take a picture? We gotta figure out where it takes a picture at so we can have some fun with that. Oh, so you got voice commands. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. Yeah, we're gonna take this off. Ooh, fancy. Boy's fancy, huh? Oh, that just turns it off. Button on the bottom turns, nope. I turned it off completely. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with this. I'm gonna unplug it. Let's do the rear. Look at you, boy. Installing something. That's crazy. I better save this video. It's gonna be a long time for y'all to see me install something again. That's cool. Let's start on the rear. So I was messing around with some of the other pieces that Wolfbox sent, and I did realize that you're not gonna have the rear facing camera in this setup because they sent an additional rear facing camera in the box with the GPMS system. So it is separate. The rear facing camera setup, which could easily be, in this truck in particular, attached to the top up here, or some form of, yeah, because it has a little, you can turn it, right? You can clamp that up top and then just kind of tilt it forward, which we might do for sake of the video. And it's literally plug and play, easiest thing. Plug and play up top, kind of hide the wire a little bit back there for sake of the video. I'm not necessarily gonna hide too many wires. But here, let's turn this on. There we go. And now we have the rear camera attached. But look, we can add on the rear camera to that. So we have the front facing camera on this side and the rear facing camera on the right. So I don't know if you can see this turning back and forth. I mean, hell, you could put that one forward too if you wanted. Now they did say this one's 1080p and the front is a 4K option. So the front facing camera definitely is gonna have a better video quality than the rear facing 1080p. But to have both is super cool. You could literally just attach this up top like that. and bam, now you can see both of the rear seats and both of the front seats because of the angle of the camera. Almost has that GoPro style lens on it, you know, that you may not be able to see it up this close, but you can see both front seats and both of the rear seats with that camera, which is super, super cool for recording or just whatever videos you want to make. Pause. Included in that same box is the rear facing camera, was the little GPS module. Plug-in for that is on top of the mirror. We're not going to install that today, but it is an option for you guys at home. Only other thing we have to install in the system before we get to have some fun testing it is the rear facing camera, which is 1000% going to be the most difficult part of this install. Is it really that difficult? And I'm just complaining. It's not that difficult. I'm just complaining, just to be 100% honest with you. You have one mounting bracket that goes on the back. If you're going to mount it inside a vehicle, it has one bracket. If it's going to go underneath the vehicle, which they recommend for better video quality, there's another bracket that comes with it. So I'm going to take some time, install this, and I'll see you guys when I get done. One thing that I thought would be cool would be to show you guys the different quality differences between the cameras. So this one is going to be a 4K camera. Obviously 4K is going to be super nice, super clean. I don't know if this is upside down or not. Your 1080p option obviously have a little bit less quality, but this one's mainly going to be for focusing inside the vehicle versus your 4K is outside. And we'll go ahead and do our test on the rear facing camera, which is a 2.5K, I believe. And all we do for this is plug this one into the top where it says rear as well. And this one should be working now as well. Now you can see, this actually might be recording right now because it does have an SD card in it, so you really can see the quality difference between what a 1080p would be, a 2.5K or 2.5 resolution, 2.5K resolution, and then your 4K on the back. That would be super cool if I could get all three, figure out how to like record them together so I can show you guys a difference in the quality. But if that works, that'll be this clip. Give you guys a little bit of disclaimer here. I'm not a professional, okay? I do these videos because I love it and I love promoting great brands. This is not gonna be the cleanest install or the prettiest install in the world. You guys can choose to install, hide wires, and do all those things as you choose to do on your vehicle. Mine is strictly for the sake of the video. Purpose is to show off the product, right? So what I figured out, got it connected. I've got it 3M'd to the inside back here, which is super nice. Wire comes out. That was probably a mistake to do that, but I do have the last piece to this puzzle is to run our power wire for the rear camera. Now they do add in a little red power wire to connect into your running lights or trailer hitch or whatever you'd like to do. For today's video, we're not gonna be doing that, but we do hide the wire from the rear camera into the cab of the truck, and it does plug in to the rear view mirror camera setup. That's such a mouthful. I'm gonna hide some wires and then see if we can't make it work. Try and get out of the glare here. So now we have all three cameras working. We have 4K front facing camera. We have the 1080p in the center, which is facing the seat, which is why we can't see anything. And now we have the rear backup camera as well. So let's get this mounted back up and show you. Controlling this Wolfbox system could not be easier. It does come with a 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi Pro app, so you can use an app to control the entire system. The rear camera is completely waterproof, so if you do mount it to the back side of the truck, you don't have to worry about water or anything damaging the camera on the road. Full voice control, so while you're driving, it's hands-free. You don't have to use the app. You can use voice controls to control the different camera options. A super clear night vision pro mode, so you can see easier at night. This system does come with a larger 128 gigabyte mini SD card, which allows you to record a lot more than most other systems. A full 24-hour parking monitoring system. Now this system would be better if you hardwired it into the truck and not the simple plug-in car charger that I did for the video. I would recommend doing the full hardwire kit that does come with this kit. It does come with a car battery protection system, a collision detection system, and to be honest, the list goes on and on. You'll just have to check out the website for more. I've been super impressed with this Wolfbox mirror camera system over the last couple of days. Nothing but impressed. Install was super easy, way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Wolfbox carries a crazy amount of different products on their website that you guys need to check out, and if you guys are interested in any of these products, make sure you hit the link below. Let's get this bread.